Spring has definitely sprung here in the Show Me State, folks, and a lot of turkey hunting enthusiasts are heading to the timber with dreams of taking a big old gobbler. Before we get into the basics of patterning a shotgun, I thought I'd show you a couple of photos of a nice 20-pounder I took during the spring of 2003 while hunting on public land in the state of Kansas. If you want to have your ducks in order as far as shooting is concerned, it's a great idea to spend some time patterning the shotgun you'll be using on your hunt. My turkey taker is a Benelli Nova Pump shotgun affixed with the jelly head choke tube from the folks at Primos. You'll be able to read the info on the choke tube case. This tube provides a constriction of .655, so the pattern produced is pretty tight. During my 2 patterning sessions, which took place over a couple of weekends, I chose to run 3 different turkey loads through my shotgun and choke tube combo. These Winchester Supreme high-velocity turkey loads were part of my equation. Next, I wanted to try the Federal Premium Mag Shock loads that featured the flight control wad. Finally, I wanted to give the Remington Heavy Shot high-velocity Magnum turkey loads a whirl through my shotgun bore. When I did my patterning, I affixed these turkey targets from the folks at Hunter's Specialties to a large piece of poster board stock so I'd be able to see most of the pellets as the distance gradually increased between my turkey taker and the targets. As you pattern your shotgun, it's a great idea to do so from a fixed position. This way, you will be able to limit the operator error as much as possible. At this point, I'm going to simply let these turkey targets speak for themselves. I'll let you examine the shot pattern as each target passes, as I provide the pertinent yardage and turkey load info relative to each shot taken. The following targets, which are edged with a blue border, were utilized on the first weekend of patterning. As shown earlier, all of my patterning was accomplished with a 12-gauge Benelli Nova Pump shotgun affixed with a jelly head choke tube. The turkey targets you will be viewing, with the exception of the first 2, will be displayed in 15-second intervals. Please feel free to pause the video when you like, so you may examine the pellet count and placement more thoroughly. Shots 1 and 2 were taken with a load I didn't display earlier. Winchester Supreme XX Magnum is the load I chose to begin this session, so I could get warmed up a bit. Shell size 2 3/4 inches, 1 5/8 ounces of number 6 shot, taken at 30 yards. Shot number 3 was taken with a Remington Heavy Shot high velocity Magnum turkey load at 30 yards with a 3-inch shell filled with 1 5/8 ounces of number 6 shot. On shot number 4, everything was the same, but I moved the target out to 40 yards. Shot number 5 was taken with a Federal Premium Mag Shock load featuring the flight control wad at 30 yards with a 3.5-inch shell filled with 2 ounces of number 4 shot. Shot number 6, Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3.5-inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 30 yards. Shot number 7, Federal Premium Mag Shock load with flight control wad, 3.5-inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 40 yards. Shot number 8, Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3.5-inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 40 yards. Shot number 9, Federal Premium Mag Shock with Flight Control Wad, 3.5 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 50 yards. Shot number 10, Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3.5 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 50 yards. Shot number 11, Federal Premium Mag Shock with Flight Control Wad, 3.5 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 60 yards. Shot number 12, Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3.5 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 60 yards. Looking back on this day and the following shots, I remember having one of my nice little pressure related headaches, which I'll have to factor into the shooting equation. Shot number 13, coat, ear protection, and shooting glasses off to simulate the way I hunt. Federal Premium Mag Shock with Flight Control Wad, 3.5 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 40 yards. Same conditions for shot number 14. Shot number 14 was my final shot of this day. Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3.5 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 4 shot at 40 yards. Now for shot number 1 on my second day of patterning. Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3 inch shell, 1 3/4 ounces of number 6 shot at 30 yards. Shot number 2, Remington Heavy Shot High Velocity Magnum, 3 inch shell, not 6 inch as shown, 1.5 ounces of number 6 shot at 30 yards. Shot number 3, Federal Premium Mag Shock with Flight Control Wad, 3 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 6 shot at 30 yards. Shot number 4, Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3 inch shell, 1 3/4 ounces of number 6 shot at 40 yards. Shot number 5, Remington Heavy Shot High Velocity Magnum, 3 inch shell, 1.5 ounces of number 6 shot at 40 yards. Shot number 6, Federal Premium Mag Shock with Flight Control Wad, 3 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 6 shot at 40 yards. As your distance to the target increases, you may find it necessary to compensate a bit. Shot number 7, Winchester Supreme High Velocity, 3 inch shell, 1 3/4 ounces of number 6 shot at 50 yards. The following patterned targets illustrate what I mean by compensating. Shot number 8, Remington Heavy Shot High Velocity Magnum, 3 inch shell, 1.5 ounces of number 6 shot at 50 yards. Shot number 9, Federal Premium Mag Shock with Flight Control Wad, 3 inch shell, 2 ounces of number 6 shot at 50 yards. Ear protection and shooting glasses off to simulate the way I hunt. Shot number 10, Remington Heavy Shot High Velocity Magnum, 3-inch shell, 1.5 ounces of number 6 shot at 60 yards, and finally, shot number 11, same data as the previous shot. Thanks for stopping by my channel. It is my hope that you found this information helpful as you prepare for your turkey hunting moment of truth. I'd like to wish you all the best as you hit the timber this spring in pursuit of old Mr. Tom.